Alright guys, I'm not so sure what just happened, but let's try this again. So hey guys, it's Kyla here, and today I will be explaining about the break-in lore. So anyways, let's get right into the lore video. So let's start with the introduction and the story. So the basic premise is Break-In 1 story is a corporate horror slash survival game where you and other players move into a new house right when a purge like event begins. A group of players arrives at a house. A news broadcast warns that criminals are attacking. The main villain is Scary Larry. Your goal is to survive multiple nights and defeat him. Now, let's get into the full story, simplified timeline. Day 1, moving in, you arrive at a new house with strangers. You explore and collect food, money, and supplies. Everything feels normal. Now let's get to the next night, the first night. Night 1, first attack. A pizza delivery guy shows up shortly after the power goes out. A broadcast reveals a purge has begun and criminals are attacking homes, and Scary Larry is the leader. That's when enemies break into the house for the first time. Now let's get to day 2 to 3. Days 2 through 3, things get worse. Players start disappearing or dying. You discover broken windows, a basement. Scary Larry appears briefly, forcing everyone to hide. At this point, it's clear the attackers are organized, not random. Now let's get to day 5. Day 5, escape attempt. Alarm goes off. Scary Larry is coming directly to you. You force to escape into the sewer system, sewer selection, and obstacle course obby, rising toxic water, enemies chasing you, and the final boss is Scary Larry. You confront him underground. He reveals you were basically playing easy mode before. Boss fight includes spike attacks, slash thorns, minions, and charging attacks. You defeat him by attacking him when he's valuable. Now let's get to the endings, which is an important part of the lore. The endings, normal ending, you defeat Scary Larry, escape through a ladder, and survive the purge, which in my last video, I did play the break-in game, and I still enjoy the game, but sadly, I haven't beaten the game because I was alone by myself, and I got beaten up to death by Scary Larry. But at least I had done on like the normal ending before as a little kid. Evil ending, a player picks up Larry's golden crowbar. It corrupts them. They turn into a villain and betray everyone. This suggests as the evil the game can spread to players. Secret slash final ending. Complete a side quest, help Uncle Pete get a special item, a rat named Looney. You unlock extra hidden elements, and let's get into the deeper lore meaning. Alright, deeper lore meaning. The game is inspired by The Purge, Lawless, this Chaos Knight. The villains aren't random. They are part of a larger organized group. The story hints at corruption, evil ending, hidden organizerness, expand and break into, which that I'll explain in next Saturday. And here's a recap to refresh your memory. You move into a house through a purge begins. Survive waves of attackers. Discovered Scary Larry is behind it. Escape through the sewers. Defeat him or become evil yourself. Now, anyways, let's get on to who are the characters from the game. So yeah, let's get into that now. Scary Larry is the leader of the criminals attacking houses during the Purge event. He's the final boss you fight at the end of the game. Commands the burglars, imposters, and other enemies. Breaks into your house multiple times during the story. Think of him as the boss of the Purge Night. What is his role in the story? He's behind the organized attacks on homes. He isn't just a random thief. He leads a cooperative group. He stalks your group throughout the game before finally confronting you. By the end, he basically said you were surviving on easy mode until now. Meaning that he was holding back until the final fight. Final boss fight. You fight Scary Larry in the sewers where he used powerful attacks, charging, summoning minions, etc. You have to dodge and attack at the right time. He's stronger than any enemy before him. What is his personality and traits? Aggressive and confident, enjoying intimidating players, acts like he's in control the whole time, clearly experienced, not a beginning criminal. The Golden Crowbar, which this is an important part of the lore. After defeating him, he drops a crowbar. If the player picks it up, they become evil. They can betray the team, which that is the evil ending. This suggests Scary Larry power can affect others, not just him. Now, let's get into the deeper lore theory. Deeper lore theory. Even though the game doesn't fully explain him, the players believe he might be part of a larger criminal organization. He's not the true final boss of the whole story. His defeat leads into bigger events in the sequel, which, like I said, I'll explain that in my next week's video, Saturday. The Break Into lore. Recap their summary. leader of the attackers, main villain of Breakin' 1, final boss in the sewer, drop a cursed item that spreads evil. So, yeah. Now let's get into Scary Larry's henchmen. Alright, in Breakin' 1 story on Roblox, Scary Larry minions are the different enemies you fight throughout the game. They are basically the people working under him during the purge. Here's a simple breakdown of the main ones. Scary Larry's minions. Burglars are the most common enemies. Break into your house at night, wear dark clothing and mask. These are the basic foot soldiers of Scary Larry. Fake pizza delivery guy, imposter, pretends to be the normal delivery guy, actually a trap to get inside of your house, attacks once you let him in, shows the group is smart and deception, not just a random attackers. Now, after Scary Larry had gone upstairs, you go down to the basement, and if you left the basement door open, things are gonna get a lot harder for you. Or if you had closed the basement door, that's fine. And then basement/house attackers appeared when you hide in the basement, break through the door, attack in waves. These are still burglars, but more aggressive. Sewer enemies is when you escape underground, choose you during the obstacle selection. Shows that Scary Larry influence extends beyond the house. Alright, boss fight minions. And during the final fight, Scary Larry can summon helpers or attack alongside them. These are his final wave defeaters. What does this mean for the lore? Or the minions aren't random non-NPC. They act like a corporate gang. They use disguises like the pizza guy, plan attacks, different roles, fighters, scouts, etc. This suggests Scary Larry runs something like a criminal organizer, not just a small group. Okay, here's a recap summary. Scary Larry minions include burglars, the main attackers, fake delivery imposter. Alright, sewer enemies, summon helpers in the final fight. And now let's get to Uncle Pete, and I'll explain who he is. Uncle Pete is a secret/hidden character in Breakin' 1 story on Roblox, and he tied to one of the game's secret endings and deeper lore. So who is Uncle Pete? Uncle Pete is an NPC where you can find and rescue during the game. He traps and needs help. Not part of Scary Larry's gang, and feels like more like a survivor who knows extra secrets. He's easy to miss if you don't explore carefully. Yeah. So let's get into like, what does Uncle Pete do? What does Uncle Pete do? If you help him, he gives you a special items, helps unlock a secret ending path, leads you to hidden content you wouldn't normally see. Most importantly, he gives you access to Looney the rat. So who is Looney the rat? And let's get into connection to Looney. Important. Looney is a special rat pet needed for secret/true ending progresses. Without Uncle Pete, you usually can't get him. This makes Uncle Pete key to discover deeper lore and provide hints. Uncle Pete is interesting because he seems to know more than normal survivors. He's hidden away instead of fighting. He connects to secrets, not combat. Players think he might be a formal victim of the Purge. Someone who's been hiding for a long time, which that is, I don't know if that's considered like cowardice or something like that, but anyways, let's get back to the lore. Possibly aware of bigger organization behind Scary Larry. Why does he matter? He unlocks secret content, leads to hidden ending elements, add mysteries to the story. Without him, you can only see, the basic version of the game. Recap summary of Uncle Pete. Hidden NPC, which that stands for non-computer, non-playable computer. You can rescue, helps you unlock secret ending content, gives you access to Looney the rat, knows more about the true story, and that's it of Uncle Pete. And I'll explain who is the creator of the game, and what is they are known for. So yeah. Who is the creator of the game? The creator of Breakin' Story on Roblox is the development group Cracky Community. Main developer. The game is mostly closer associated with Cracky 4. He is the lead creator behind the Breakin' series, developed Breakin' 1 story, and helped expand into a full series, known for making story-based Roblox game. About the game, Breakin' 1 story is one of the most popular story games on Roblox. It mixed with survival, horror, team-based gameplay. It succeeds lead to Breakin' 2, which I'll explain that in my which, like I said before in this video, I will explain it next Saturday. Other similar story style games on Roblox, like I have played 99 Nights of the Forest with my friend. And recap answers, creator Kraken 4, and group creator Cracky 4, community. And also, guys, that's all the lore in this video. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to give this a big thumbs up and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.